Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we're not having a good go of it right now. It's not going well. There's no doubt about that. You know that whole unsustainable empire building thing? Yeah, this is what that looks like. We are fighting this army here and we're going to win this, but at what cost is the question. Okay, well we took the leader captive. Unfortunately, he just left the war. And now these guys are in charge. This guy here. Where's he located? Way over here. That's deeply unhelpful. Well, at least these guys left the war. It's that. Okay, so let's take a look at our other armies here. We've got this army up over here. And it looks like it was pursuing this force. These guys are sieging. These guys are up over here, and where do they need to be? This is a force that they can't really take on. They would have to come over here, probably, or potentially come out over this way. Either way, this is very, very awkward. This guy here. Basically, all of his troops are down here. And we need to come handle him. There's no real way around it. This populist uprising, it has to be our current focus. So we're going to come down, deal with this guy. That's fine. How long will it take us to get here? About 7 months. Okay. Now, this guy is in charge. He is currently in his capital. No, wait. He's in this force. About 3,000 troops. Okay. What do we have for unraised? 373. Not super helpful. We'll have to deal with that after. Okay. Now, there's all these sieges happening. Like I said, we might have to... I don't know if I said that, actually. Did I say that we might have to give up territory? I've been thinking it this whole time, but we might have to give up territory. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Come on down. There you go. Now, this guy, who is he part of? He is part of the Independence War. Okay, I would not mind stack wiping this force on the way through. The Independence War is the one that we really don't want to lose. If we end up losing the Ashari Uprising, that's not that big of a deal. If we end up losing the Caberite Uprising, that's kind of a big deal. Okay, so the Step Dancers band is coming down over here. These guys are, of course, there. These guys are sieging over here, slow sieging. And let's have these come in and maybe begin a slow siege as well. This slow siege has finished. That's great. Let's send them up here to slow siege. Maybe we can white piece these guys at some point. That was what? How many reasons away? 22. Okay. That's fine. We'll see where these guys are. We are going to be losing the Step Dancers band soon, which is not perfect, but it'll have to do. Okay. Honestly, I think we should just disband the Step Dancers band. Okay. The main problem that we're having is one of logistics. We can't really get our forces where they need to be when we need them to be there, because these rebellions are so very widespread. That's our primary issue right now. So this army is making its way down over here. No, not you guys. You guys can keep doing what you're doing. These guys, we're going to slow siege here. This is what level of fort? A level 3 fort. I feel like that's not super worthwhile. We're going to come over here instead. Okay. So we're making our way over this way very, very painfully slowly. This guy just died and left the war. This guy's still in charge. And does that other guy's heir enter the war? It doesn't appear so. Okay. Ticking war score is still against us right now. Okay. Where's our slow siege force at currently? Here. Got it. Well, ticking war score is still against us, and that's something that we need to consider. We're going to slowly make our way down over here. We're about 2 months away there, and we're going to come fight these guys. Hopefully, that'll wrap up that war. A group of populace just disbanded. That's nice. Okay. And let's make our way on down here. Yeah, that guy will become our friend. I guess that's fine. Okay, I want to fight these guys. This is top priority right now. Although we really can't get away with embarking. We're about 2 months away from that. We do have a stewardship perk available, and we're going to take War Profiteer to offset some of our costs here. We're still going to be going very deep into debt. There's no real way around that, I'm afraid. Okay, let's go slow siege. I feel like that is necessary right now. Okay. Our ruler is less stressed than I am, in all honesty. I'm pretty stressed here. These guys are going to finish this siege. We just finished a siege ourselves. That was this one. Unfortunately, ticking war score is still against us here. We can come out over this way and slow siege. Yeah, that'll be fine for now. Our primary force is down here. They're losing supplies. There's no doubt about that. But we need to eliminate this force. Absolutely. That is these guys. And this is the majority of his troops. I don't think it's quite all of them. But it is definitely the majority. No, don't go that way. Please don't embark right now. That's the last thing we need at this exact moment. Good old unsustainable empire building. Gotta love it. Okay. Unfortunately, we have no way to really take a loan to bring these... Still 31 days here. Just thinking. If we have 31 days... then we may be able to sneak them over here via teleportation. Yeah, we can do that. Now, they would likely lose this, apparently. Oh, they're coming on in. Okay, so we're going to lose this, but that's okay. We're just going to raise up what we can. Like I said, we may end up losing territory here. We may well end up losing territory. Leadership? I guess this will do. So we would win this. When their reinforcements get here, though, this is not going to go well. But I'm just trying to bleed them for the time being and make sure that they're not getting additional sieges. We are still so far away from here. 49 days. Insane. Okay. How are we doing on this slow siege? This is a level 3 fort. It's going to take a while. 3 months. And 8 months here. Okay. These guys may come in and attack us. I wouldn't be shocked if they did. Let's see what they have in mind here. And yeah, we lost that battle. That was to be expected. The Merc Company is now dismissed. Okay. We need to finish this. Our major problem has always been getting places. Our problem is not winning battles. Our problem is getting there in time. Okay. Let's get these guys nice and stack wiped. Hopefully. We're in pitched battle now. We did stack wipe them. So that pulled this back, but we're going to have to slow siege over here, it looks like. Yep, we are indeed going to have to. That's okay, we can split into 4 groups. That enemy left the war, and that did buy us some time. Okay. As far as this up here goes, they have like 4,800 troops. This is the majority of their troops. We have 877 unraised. These guys are retreating to here. We're going to raise troops there, but it's going to be a while. Okay. So we're going to hop into these locations. We just won a siege, and where was that? That was here. Okay. In we go. I'm not surprised that this is happening. The question is, do we think we can win this? And the answer is no. We don't think we can win this. We're going to take these guys around over this way. And they'll fight these. I'm okay with this. Head up over here, resupply. Yep, we are in debt. This is true. We're going to split, and we're going to split. Siege these back as quick as we can, which isn't super quick. Do we have any siege weapons down here? No, we don't. Where are our siege weapons? They are up here. Got it. Okay. So we're just going to see about pulling this back. And these guys are raising up. It's going to take time. These siege backs should go fairly quickly. I'm going to actually split this and send these guys down over here. I want to siege 5x over here. Okay. Five months, 2 months, 9 months. This one would be 18 months. So this is going to be the long one. That's okay for now. And then we can come up here and deal with this guy. The question is, what is our plan to deal with this force? These guys aren't going to be enough. I think, period, end of story. I'm going to move this guy into being our spy master. He's only skill 17. And then I'm going to fire this guy, and we're going to bring in the best marshal that our realm has to offer. And that's this lady. And she's going to organize our levies. Okay. With any luck, that will net us a few more troops. But it's going to take luck. So we'll resupply once we have these sieges done. Take this all back. There we go. And how are things going up over here? We're up to 637 troops. It's not enough. We need more troops up here. That's for sure. Okay. These additional sieges will continue over here. And once this ticking war score flips, we should be in a very, very good position. Now, they do have more locations than what we're sieging back over here, including this up here. And we're going to send this force up to go deal with that, since it finished its siege. Okay. These two will finish their sieges pretty quickly. Where is this? No, seriously, where was that? Did we get caught over here? We may have. Yeah, don't get caught here. Thank you. It was our siege force up here. They got caught. Where are they retreating to? Here. Okay. We're going to need to have those stick relatively close together. The major problem here is we could get pincered. If that's the case, well, we'll just hope that's not the case for right now. We've got a lot of things going on, including another dangerous faction. Populists. 18 months on that, so we don't need to worry about it at the moment. These guys are going to come up here as well and reinforce. These guys are going to come up here as well. Okay. 3 months on this siege. We're going to pull this back fairly soon here. Excellent. That independence war is an issue, to be sure. We will deal with that as soon as we can. Very, very soon here. How are we doing on our gather here? I really wish we could hire mercs to go deal with this. We can't, though. That's not currently an option. So we are heading up over here to group up with our siege force. And for now, I'm okay with that. We're going to take this back, rest this back under our control. They only have 1440 troops right now. So we're going to go up here. There is this force here. And he is personally leading this. Group up, guys. Our wife died. That is actually somewhat convenient right now. Kingdom of Albany. 10K. Do it. You don't know what you just married into, buddy. Okay, so we're going to call him into all of these wars. And he's going to help us out. That is a big, big swing in our favor. Come on in, buddy. I should have just called him into, like, the Caberite Uprising, because we don't have a proper plan for that. But oh well. And we will call him in on the Independence War as well. There we go. And he'll join for all of those. So that's wonderful. He's going to need some time to put his troops together. These guys are going to come up north and group up with us. He is calling us to join in his defensive war. Okay. Helpful. These guys, they're going to come up and start working on Delhi. That needs to happen. Okay. In theory, we lose this. Interesting. So these guys are here, and honestly, we should send our horse archers to come group up over here. Come on up here, horse archers. Okay, what do we got going on over in this neck of the woods? Seems reasonably fine. We're just going to come over here and slow siege, and then we'll fast siege here, or fast-ish siege. How many siege weapons do we have left here? Oh, we have all of them. Okay. Sounds good. So these guys will wrap up this siege in about 5 months. I'm going to send this force over to deal with these guys. Okay. Now then. These guys over here. We've got 908 troops now. It's just not enough. Okay. This faction is being rude again. Realistically, they're not really a problem under most circumstances. I'm going to work on swaying her. I don't think we'll really have time to pull that off. We don't really have any real options there. So we may have to accept it and put down the rebellion. Now this isn't awful looking. These guys will come up and join, if they can get there in time. I kind of doubt it, but we'll see. We've got a skill 13 commander here. I feel like we should put in a skill 24 commander instead. There we go. He's making a mistake here. I like it. Mistakes are being made. Or more specifically, he's sacrificing this rearguard force. And they'll get stack wiped. In fact, he's coming in here. This is a huge mistake on his part. He's locked in. This is an enormous mistake. Okay. So these guys are heading up to deal with this small force. We're about to finish up this siege. That's great. Now the Caberite Uprising needs to be dealt with. That's this guy over here. We only have 1,083 troops right now. And unfortunately, that's really all we're going to get up here. But if he were to spread out... Problem here is, oh, there is a crossing over here. Okay. We might be able to deal with that. Emphasis on the maybe. But let's win this fight over here. And we need to get our troops up, and we need to finish up this siege. Okay. So we did manage to boost her opinion a little bit, but realistically, I think this is going to fire. This guy could theoretically leave. Would not accept a white piece. Okay. You don't have to. Those Caberites do need to be dealt with. Will our ally do it? Probably not. Is what we need to consider. We're at minus 14 here. Oh, that's a de jure war. Minus 35 for this one because of ticking. So we have to get up here and get some sieges done. This is a level 3 fort, level 3, level 3, level 4, level 3. So that's all a thing. Okay, these guys are over here getting some slow sieging done. That's fine. If we can get ticking back on our side here, we'll be in a very good position. As far as this up here goes, I kind of wonder where our ally is. He's all the way over here. Okay, fair enough. He does have troops moving around. But we'll see if he manages to get here in any semblance of in time. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. Let's wrap this war up, hopefully, by eliminating this force. Should be fine. We're going deep into debt here. Okay, this war is done. Get out of here. This is a long walk, and I don't think it's one that's worth taking. Not through all this enemy territory. I think we're better off coming up here and slow sieging. Okay. So they have a unit over here, but this is their primary force over this way. We just want to siege. No, don't go that way. Come up over here. There you go. We just want to siege somewhere over here. Yeah, it was these guys. And we're going to have them come over here. I would really like to start getting some ticking war score going away here because their war target is just that they hold their independence. Does it have to be the war leader's land? Maybe. We're going to split this in half and we're going to send them over here. Oh, it is Delhi. Delhi is the war target. I can see that. So we need to siege that. As far as this over here goes... Oh, actually, that faction is gone. I'm very glad to see that. Okay. They gave up on their siege. They're walking over this way. I'm just trying to bait them in right now. Now I'm going to walk away. They broke their siege. I'm okay with this. I'm just going to kite them a bit and hope that our ally shows up eventually. It kind of looks like he's on his way. Okay, as far as this over here goes, these guys are just kind of chilling here. We'll make them come up over this way. We have multiple sieges on the way over here. I'm going to have these guys come over here and see if we can catch this force, actually. Okay, never mind. We're just going to slow siege Delhi. These guys are down over here. We've won a number of battles. That's always good. But what we need really right now, I don't care about this war. This war is irrelevant. This independence war is very relevant. They can't actually win this with ticking. So there is that. The Caperite Uprising, they can win with ticking. Okay. No, don't go that way. Come down over here. Like this. Just give them the big runaround. Okay, now situation over here is fine. Yes, this situation is fine for now. We're going to have this siege finishing up shortly. And why are we progressing this so quickly? I don't know. Just a level 3 fort versus a level 4, I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Oh, these guys got caught. And they got wiped. Okay, that's fine. I don't really care about that too much. It's slightly irritating, but it'll be fine. So we'll finish this siege here. Take that back. We're going to come up over here. Did that stop their ticking war score? No. What we really need is to get the fort in Delhi gone. That'll be 10 months. And that's fine. We're fighting up here. This looks like we will win. So that's great. This is not so safe, though. We're going to come up and reinforce, but it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we will see if we can manage to eke out a victory in some of these locations. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.